EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans.
To kick off for New York.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And it'll be first and goal at the 7-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Right away, they'll change the look. In motion, Slayton. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Throwing, dart. Rolling to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Tracy. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Stroud now. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Now Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Here we go. At 18. That's it.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Texans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Stroud. That's complete to Dell. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop it. It's another 1st down. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
On the quick, right?
Stroud working out of the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
That wasn't just toughness we just saw. That was concentration. Knew the hit was coming, yet the quarterback hung in there and delivered it downfield. The end result, 6 points for his team.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun. Here's Dart. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Throwing his dart. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be corralled out. Cross midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now Dart. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw now, Dart. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And they punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 34-yard
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's Stroud. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Throwing now is Stroud. And now look at this. Big game, a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start first and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Right back to Tracy. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
13 yards. First down.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. Dart. And he's going to go down. The Texans come in and able to bring him to the ground. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
From the gun, Dart.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very low.
Here's Dart.
And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
It's fielded at the 45. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now a second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Score Texans 10, Giants 3. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
Throwing, Dart. Short throw, going to be caught by Waller.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll look to throw again.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A handoff running left, Mixon. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Stroud dumps it off to Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now Stroud.
Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud out of the gun here.
Flush to his right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Black 40.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready. They'll run with the USC man, Woody Marks.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Here we go.
Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now fourth down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
Throwing on second and 3. Stroud. This is caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Stroud keeps it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second and goal.
On the quick, right?
Mixon.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Mixon again. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
2nd and 1. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Swap. Level swap.
Stroud working out of the gun.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Texans are on their way to a 2-0 start. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. Down the left sideline.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 75 yards. And the Giants are back within a score.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Stroud now to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Higgins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lance now to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
On play action, Lance. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Lance. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And between the last two plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Okay, ready?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Mixing up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here we go. Black 40. Cut.
Lance looking to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing his dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now Dart. Going for the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion, Dragon 60.
To throw now, Dart. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
To kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Dart.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
And now they'll shift things around.
Johnson's got it complete. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, 1st down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Here's Dart.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Jalen Hyatt.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Lance. Connected with Mixon.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
7-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Set, hut. Look, claws raised. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance.
They'll roll him out right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Bill, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Come on, ready?
Lance back to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Blaster, stitch. Here we go, set, claws, 50, green. Slide through.
Lance looking to throw.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, hut.
Back to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for Nico.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Yellow, 43, set.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And he returns this to the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Connects with Slayton. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Tracy trying the right side.
And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Blue, 30. Edo blue. Ready.
One final try now for Lance. This ball intercepted. And the Giants are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Giants, after the home loss, they rebound with a good road win to get back to 500. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Houston, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire